Hello, I'm Andy, and I'm going to read to you a program called Monthly Horoscope November 2020. And this is for you coming from Gemini. Before we start, here's my email address. Yes, my email address. And send me an email if you wish to have a 90-minute session with me, which will cost you USD $50 to know your next 9 years. And I will show you also how to formulate your own personal lucky lottery numbers once and for all. And I'll show you how to visit your soul and get that energy from your soul and become somebody very special in life. We'll talk more about this later on. You coming from Gemini, your first 15 because most of the planets are not playing ball with you. But all you need to do to improve is to control your temper and not be stubborn and not dominate. That's all. Once you can control this, then the alignment of planet changes and you'll be able to be luckier in the first 15 days of November. Where your job is concerned, you have the luck with you. All you need to do is not to somehow go against your managers or your superiors and try to work along with them as well as you can and don't show your temper. That's all you need to do. And your job area for the first 15 days of November will improve dramatically. Secondly, you coming from Gemini, where business is concerned, you will have a lack of self confidence where business is concerned. So don't press too much whatever you want to go ahead. If you feel insecure about expanding business, well, don't. If you feel insecure about investors coming in, then don't. So listen to your inner feeling for that. I'm worried that your temper fuse and a tendency to dominate may overcrowd the possibilities of successful togetherness. So stay as you are where business is concerned. Don't make too many changes in the first 15 days of November. In your area of finance, the finance is stable enough. It's not going to grow by leaps and bounds. It will work in itself so that you'll have enough for yourself. There's no downward trend. Only thing is that the upward trend is not secure. So don't want the upward trend. Just stay as you are. Regarding financial speculation, yes, which means stock market and forex, and also casino and lotteries. Well, the luck is around 60% if I calculate to your favor. What you need not do is to get overboard or wanting to go in for the kill. Whatever you get at 60% value in financial speculation, tell yourself that's good enough for the first 15 days of November. Because the planets are shared as to don't go too big, don't expand too much, don't be too daring. That's the so if I apply this to financial speculation, try to rein in, try to control the need to unnecessarily put everything on the line. If you find a new romance in the first 15 days of November, you have to be careful, you coming from Gemini, that that person may be a very angry person and tendency to be stubborn and tendency to dominate. That's my main worry. On the other hand, the person will have very good communication skills and marketing skills. So that person on his own may do well, but with you there will be a problem because there will be difficulties in partnerships. So if you meet somebody new in the first 15 days of November, don't rush at it. Take your time, study the character of the person. If you have an ongoing romance, that's going to be a bit better. So anything already there is going to be more controllable. Something very new would be difficult. So your ongoing romance, I can see the things you have to avoid are your sharp tongue. So don't be sarcastic. And of course, there'll be a tendency to be a little bit on the hasty and impatient side of what you want. So try to be more friendly in this first 15 days of November. So new romance, take your time about it. Ongoing romance, be patient. Don't want to be hasty. Don't want to show bad temper and don't want to dominate. Regarding your marriage is secure enough. I don't see an alignment of planets that will disrupt the marriage to a breaking stage, not at all. There may be a desire for control by you or your marriage partner. Well, it's only 17 days, only 16 days of November, the last 16 days. So give in, and you'll see that everything works to your favor in the end. Learn how to be flexible. In the last 16 days, you'll do better. You'll do better where your marriage is concerned. And where your marriage is concerned, don't want to simply be too dominating. And I rather you don't show arrogance of any kind. Your lucky colors. Your lucky colors are going to be, let me see, in the last 16 days of November. I'm going to choose, well, I'm going to settle for dark blue. So wear dark blue in the last 16 days of November, and that would be very helpful for you. Regarding your health, the last 16 days of November, I seriously worry about your heart, and you may have these difficulties to your heart. So be careful. If you have any kind of symptom, or if you know that your heart has been giving trouble before, you need to be very aware in the last 16 days of November, because heart issues can come very quickly. Also, a little bit to your lower spine. So watch out, don't lift very heavy things very carelessly. Well, that's the month for you. Now, I want to talk to you about this 90-minute session. And yes, I will give you your lucky colors and lucky gemstones and lucky days and lucky directions. And I will also show you how to formulate your own personal lucky lottery numbers once and for all. It's a system which I will teach you. And I will show you how to connect to your soul, which is a very important thing to do. It's already there in you. So to connect to it means you are now able to use the energies of the soul. Your intuitive levels will become stronger. The element of good luck will be beyond your beliefs. So in these 90 minutes, we'll talk about all this, and I'll show you how to get all that. And that's the way you become luckier and luckier. And all for just USD $50. I will also tell you and talk to you about your next 9 years. So here's my email once more. Send me that email and change the pattern of your life for your next 9 years so that you can reach the dreams that you want and reach for the high heavens of being popular and being very famous as well. It all is possible. Well, it was good talking to you, and I wish you a good month of November. Until we meet one day, thank you and goodbye.